everyone. My name is David Cox. I'm Superintendent of Schools in Allegheny County, Maryland, and I'm very proud to serve as a superintendent in the same state as Dallas, who you just heard. And I'm very enthusiastic about asking you for your support in his candidacy for president of AASA. I've known Dallas since he came to Maryland. I just finished my 7th year, and he's now in year 5 in Baltimore County. And you can see the energy that he has, and that's a testament to the energy that he's also brought to Baltimore County with his Blueprint 2.0 and the work that he's done in the digital transformation. Some of you may have been a part of the digital transformation with Discovery Education, and you may have heard Dallas speak at our national conference and a part of that as well. But one of the things that I'd like to say to you is, having worked side by side, we are a state of 24 very different school systems in Maryland. And as you heard, Dallas represents one of the largest. I have a district of about 10,000, and we have the opportunity to meet together each month. And he understands the issues of all sizes of districts. And I've also had the opportunity to work with him on Capitol Hill as we've visited Senators Mikulski and Cardin, and work with him as we work on legislation in our own state in Annapolis. And I can tell you he's very effective as he speaks for all of Maryland's public school students, and I know he would do the same as our AASA president. So it's my pleasure to commend him to you and ask you to support him as our president. Thank you.
Thank you.
I might be as short as Dallas. Sorry, buddy. Love you. Good morning. My name is Tracy Davis, and I am the proud superintendent in Washoe County, Nevada School District in Region 1, and I have been elected to serve on this governing board, and I'm so excited about the work that we will do. When it comes to a time limit, it's hard to wrap Dr. Dallas Dance up in a short period of time, so I had to write some of my notes down about him. I'm proud to support my friend and colleague, Dr. Dallas Dance, as president-elect. I strongly believe that a person's past leadership is the best predictor. And you know, I met Dallas 2 years ago, and when I heard his story, I thought, wow, you are amazing. I come from a big district. I come from Clark County. All I know is big. And for some reason, I thought that was Dallas until I talked to him, and he told me a story about when he worked in this little, small, tiny district. And I'm like, what? And then he told me the plethora of opportunities that had been afforded to him in his educational career. So he has balance to be able to engage a variety of us from our vantage points, because we all come from a different vantage point. I believe he brings a unique and diverse perspective to our field and our organization. He serves successfully, and I don't know how many of you had an opportunity to actually talk to Dallas, but he's like popcorn, right? Energetic, but when he talks about education and the love of kids, if you heard his answer, here's where we bonded, because we really, and all of us do, but we talk about kids, even from the vantage point of the board. Yeah, that's great, but kids first. And how do we get people to think about our kids, especially at a time in our nation where we're having such division? I believe that Dr. Dallas Dance can bring this together in a very deliberate manner as he does this work. As our public schools continue to grow in diversity, so must our candidates for superintendency. As we talked about earlier, Dan talked about the AASA cohort at Howard. How do we get a variety of people engaged in this? And I don't know if you had an opportunity ever to talk to Dallas, but Dallas is a story of resilience. Dallas is a story that all individuals, no matter what walk of life, poverty, minority, gender, whatever, hear his story, because he's a story of I can, I am, I will, and it will happen for us. Lastly, I openly admit that as excited as I am to think about Dallas and this platform about equity and access for all kids, because we're doing a lot of work with transgender, I ask myself, if I have to stand in front of my colleagues, what would I say? Why not Dallas Dance? Because it's easy to support a friend. I had to challenge myself and say, well, what would people say why he shouldn't? And I can tell you I couldn't come up with one reason why not. Please help me support Dr. Dallas Dance in this endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you.